Okay, good morning, Silver Sisters. My accent probably sounds a little bit different to some of you because I'm from way down in the bottom of the world in New Zealand, and I started my journey probably July, so whatever today is. But what I want to do is I kind of specialise in makeup, and one of the things that I do specialise in is organic makeup, and I belong to the organic skincare company. And if you look online on that, that's also under World Organics, because the organic skincare company is our makeup division, and we also have a really wonderful skincare condition, and that was part of why I decided to go silver, because I was using all this organic things on my face and not putting it on my hair. One of the things that happens is when you decide to go silver or grey, you've really got to think about your makeup, and that's going to change. It's going to change everything. Like, I was quite dark, and so you could almost have this really kind of natural, but it's really key that if you're a makeup wearer, you begin to think about putting the colour and how you're going to do that, and to keep some real texture in your face too, because what can happen is it can go quite flat. So one of the things I just want to show you, and I'm quite naked today, is some of the things as I've aged is I've ended up with melasma and hyperpigmentation, and this is actually also something from my mum, and it's because I didn't use SPF when I was younger, and I've ended up with quite a lot of that too. And so now that's really powerfully important for me to use a sunblock, not a sunscreen. Sunblock is physical, and we have an organic one as well, and it's titanium oxide and zinc, and that's massaged onto my face every single morning now. The other thing that you will notice is I'm quite dark under there too, and again, it's a bit of a genetic thing. So I want to age well, and I guess because I look at my mum, who's in her 70s, and to be honest, I don't think she's aged very well at all. And so it's really important to me now that we've got knowledge and we've got education out there, and we've got products out there that actually work on our behalf, that we use that and we move from all the synthetic things we've probably used over the years and start becoming more aware of the things that we can use, not necessarily to reverse the signs of aging, but definitely to help us #age gracefully. So I'm going to just share with you what I'm going to do today. Now, we have a foundation, and it's a very light one, but today I'm going to go a little bit heavier, and I'm going to combine two of mine today, only because I'm just going to combine a porcelain and another one that I have. Now, the beauty just of our products is, can I just tell you, okay, so again, they're all vegan, and they're totally organic, and it's very hard to find, well, in our country, let me tell you that, we would be pretty much one of the only organic makeups that are here. So at this stage, it's winter here. I know I see some of you guys and you're really suffering under the heat, but for us it's winter. So my face is probably a bit paler, and I'm gonna look for, so there it is there, where is it? The Organic Skincare Company. I'm just gonna look for a heavier look today, more than normal. So you're gonna laugh how I actually combine two colors. So I'm combining rose beige and a lighter one, a rose sand, I think, or a porcelain, I can't remember. Okay, so that's what I'm doing today because it's quite heavy. Get in there with your hands. You can use a brush if you want, but I love massaging. Now, the thing about our products is that because they're natural and they're organic, and sometimes they need just a little bit of time to really soak into your skin and to really settle and oxidize. If you know anything about organic products, they're not going to sit on the top of your skin. They get accepted by your skin because they're natural. So your cells actually take them in and accept them rather than reject them, which is an interesting thing to learn more about using organic skincare and makeup. Okay, so I just have this you saw how quick that was, and it just covers as for there, I'll probably go back on the porcelain a little bit. Because I wear glasses, I can get away with a little bit more, putting a bit more on. Now at this stage I look like a ghost and you're thinking, well honey, I don't know about colour because you certainly haven't got colour. But just wait. Now I just want to share with you that at this, there's two things I really want to encourage you to do is use your eyebrows. Like I think the one thing I've learned is that our eyebrows really do take care, they shape the face, and I think sometimes that is what we can forget is our eyebrows. And well, we were the generation that plucked our eyebrows, and then what happened was we, no one told us they don't grow back. And I know sort of like big bushy eyebrows are back in, and of course, you know, we've got all these gaps, haven't we, because we plucked them and they don't grow back. They're so thin now, and this microblading's really in, but for here in New Zealand it's hundreds of dollars, and I don't know, I just haven't got that. So we've kind of got that little bit of disadvantage in our generation that, you know, education is everything, but so we're going to have to. So one of the things I really want to encourage you to do is just use your eyebrows to your best advantage too. Even if you don't wear makeup, do your eyebrows with your mascara and your bit of this and that. So I have, I just have a, again, we have one, this is called SABLE, and an angle brush, just put it in, and and the difference, I just fill in the gaps, you know. I mean, we've seen old lady eyebrows too, and they're pretty tragic as well. So you just got to be mindful that you're not making, like literally, I'm not making something that's not there in terms of an eyebrow. All I'm doing is, and you can see the difference, but I'm just filling in the gaps, like, because I've got, you know, we've got like, you know, over plucked there. And I must have over plucked there. So you can see the difference. All I've done is I've kept the exact shape, but isn't it amazing the difference that you can do? And I better do the other one. So that's all I'm doing. It's like filling in, it's like a colouring in picture that, and you can see how quick and easy it is. Okay. I think so. They're pretty uneven too, aren't they? Not too bad, not too bad. I don't want to take a lot of time. I have to tell you too, it's not easy on a camera. Your mirror in your bathroom's better. So we'll do that there. Okay, so my second tip for us is when we're, so again, see, because of the silver, let's highlight, let's make these darker too. So again, we haven't got that sallow, flat look. When we go grey, the other thing is it's quite good to use eyeshadow, and you can use a really simple one. And we have one cream eyeshadows when we start getting a little bit older and our skin starts getting drier. So we have a huge range of cream eyeshadows, and there's a little skill in that, and I'm just going to show you in a minute, because cream eyeshadows for us, they don't sit in the lines. They don't come off, whereas powder for us now is more drying, whereas these, everything, you remember, ours are all nourishing. So everything we put on our skin actually helps our skin. It doesn't counteract it and dry it out. It's actually nourishing because of all the oils and balms and creams in ours there too. So believe it or not, our ones are really nourishing. So what I just want to share with you is that, so I just have this everyday palette. So again, now the beauty of ours are this. I'll just quickly tell you. They have a hole in the bottom of them. Can you see that? There. And you can just get a pin and you pop that. So you buy this and you then pick the colours you want to go in it. And I think we've won Indie Awards because of this, because I don't think any other company does that. So what happens is when you use one up, pop it out, you can replace that one pod instead of still having for 3 others that you've got to use up. And of course that was your favourite colour and you use the most. So that's what we've got here. Now this also comes in concealers and blush or cheeky lips. So this is a really big seller for us because you could actually make a whole palette with a blush, a concealer and a couple of eyeshadows in it. They come in 4 or 8. So these are just super, super popular for us. So what I'm going to show you is they're quite waxy, and that's because they're got no chemicals in them. So we just do that. And I just want to show you really quickly how easy, and you just pat, and you don't, with cream eyeshadows, you don't really use brushes. And the key for me to encourage you is to just practice and play. Like I wear makeup every day, and that's because it makes me feel beautiful. It makes me feel good about myself. Now you can already begin to see the difference. Okay, so this is just like it's like a gunbolt grey. I can't even remember the name of it. But again, look at the difference in my eyes just by placing this tiny bit of colour for the day. See the difference? It's amazing. And people say, oh, I don't have time to put makeup on. You know what? I think you haven't got time to not. I mean, I love makeup, but I just think we've actually, if we're going to do this, if we're going to go silver, I truly believe we've got to just also make a bit of an effort as well, because we want to look funky and we want to look gorgeous. And I just think wearing a little bit of makeup makes a massive difference for us girls. So, and because it's all organic, you can't go wrong. So this is just a quick one. Now, I call that one and done. You can do more. Please don't get me wrong. I'm actually just going to do a little bit of the darker one because I do like that. I call it 2 and you'll do. 3, call it a party. But anyway, so here I am. The darker one in the corner. You'd have to message me with the names of them. I don't know them off by heart at the moment. Can't remember. One's Iconic or something, and Silhouette or something. I can't remember. Okay, so that's just slightly darker. I like just to put it in the corners because it makes your eyes look a little bit bigger. And again, it's about giving little textures and levels of things on your eyes. Okay. Now, we do have this is actually our most popular product, apparently, is the organic mascara. Our most popular product. We also have Draw the Line. And you can do this. You just got to be careful with that. When you put on, apparently for us, when you do put on eyeliner, you can't do the whole eye thing anymore because it actually closes our eyes, and for us now, so our whole makeup is changing. It's not as flattering. So actually it's about not more, but less is best, but just like, it's a funny one because it's like be natural, but just make sure, we just can't wear makeup quite how we used to, but we can still look really hot. So as you can see, I've just put a little bit on the top. Lifts everything, you see. And then I just get our most popular, organic mascara. Now, I'll tell you why this is our most popular, because I can't wear eyelash extensions because I have super sensitive eyes. In fact, I can't even wear contact lenses. So this is our most popular because sensitive eyes is really quite prevalent out there now. So we sell so much of this because women who in the past couldn't wear mascara because it was really affecting them, this is why we sell it so much. Now, can I just point out right now that we do ship anywhere in the world for $5.50. Anywhere in the world. Can't go wrong there. I think $5.50 US dollars. If you're in Australia, it's Australian dollars. But other than that, $5.50 US. Now, lastly, we have something called Cheeky Lips. I'm going to share with you. And Cheeky Lips, we have lipsticks, please don't get me wrong, but Cheeky Lips is where you can use them on your lips and your cheeks. So I'm going to be spiced today because I'm wearing burgundy pants, and they're very creamy. And just remember, for us girls, we've only put it up here because we don't want to drop our cheeks. Okay, we've got to lift everything, So this is, you only need a lot, it's a very creamy, you only need a small amount. I should have left the other side to show you the difference, because we're not out to give that whole big full-on look. What we're trying to do is stop making our faces look flat, because remember, we've got that whole silver thing there, so we're adding colour. Okay, just a little bit of that, and let's put a little bit on our lids. You know, you can go with your lips, you can go as bright or as whatever you want. I'm actually going to add a little bit of all about the gloss too. This is mist. Because I've got slightly thinner lips, I quite like being a little bit glossy. Now, someone else told me this. Okay, so the next tip is this. If you're going to do lipstick and it's quite a dark lipstick too, don't go all the way to the edge. What we need to be doing is keeping our lipstick to there for us. It's a little bit harder with the camera to see, because that actually makes our lips look a little bit bigger. So we don't go, okay, so don't do that. Now, one last thing to add texture, we have a highlighter, a luminizer, and this one's called In the Spotlight. It has the pomegranate supercritical extracts and things like that. So I just use, again, you know, I've seen women use this stuff, and honestly, you could turn out the lights and they'd still be glowing in the dark. You gotta, yeah, it's not about how much you can see, girls. Please, let's just keep it down a bit. This is actually about just places that will catch the light. Right, really quick. Okay, so it's 16, 17 minutes. I've done a bit of talking, and I just probably need to grab my glasses and show you. So this is literally my everyday look. It's probably gonna, yeah, it's gonna show. So this is my everyday look, and even as I get more and more silver sistery, it won't change. And I just feel that this look, girls, is really important, really natural, but gosh, it gives an impact and it makes you feel so good. And the second thing I'm going to say is, you know that everything you've put on your skin, I've put on my skin, is organic, natural, and you know, you could even go to bed with this on, and the worst thing it's going to do is wreck your pillowcase. It's not like the old days of you're going to age if you wear this. So please have a look at our site. Unashamedly advertising for the organic skincare company, or World Organics, which is our company. And don't forget, $5.50 anywhere in the world, whether it's one product or 10. Have a go, message me, and all the best.